Hey out there, beautiful people. It's Shanetta Joy. I'm back with another video. Yes, it's been quite a while. Life has really been happening. I've been just doing a lot of life altering things lately. I'm still getting ready for the surgery. If you guys haven't noticed, your girl's lost about 15 pounds. So kudos to me. I know in my last video I talked about going to aqua aerobics, so I'm up to about 5, 6 days a week now because I think I'm getting closer to my surgery date. I don't have it yet, but I should know something within the next few weeks. Fingers crossed that it happens in July and not August. I'm just ready to get things going and get this show on the road. So today I wanted to kind of show you guys some of the things that I purchased from Amazon in May that I'm actually loving for the month of June, and I've been using them over and over and over again, and I've been getting the compliments on a lot of these items, except for this first one. I know you're wondering what is this big contraption in front of my face, and so it's a dish drain rack. So some of the items I'm going to show you guys today are actually more for the kitchen. I do have a few other items, but for some reason I was feeling a lot of kitchen updates this month or last month. But this beauty right here, I just got about 2 weeks ago. I haven't used it yet. I just actually put it together. It wasn't really hard to put together. They're about maybe 8 screws, and then these things on the side, they just kind of latch on and off. So in my kitchen right now just have just the basic drain rack. It's a single tier. It's stainless steel, and then it has the clear drain rack underneath, right? No big whoop. It doesn't really add any pizzazz to the kitchen. So I decided to get this beauty right here, and it's a 2 tier. And I love it because the bottom part is for like bigger items like your pots and pans, maybe like your blender cups or whatever like that, things like that. And then the top is for plates, saucers, bowls, and things like that. And they have the actual slots here. And then on the side, these are detachable. And what this is to put your glasses and cups on so that they can hang dry. And then you have a utensil rack on the side here, and this just clips on. I also like it because both tiers have their own drain rack, and you just kind of pull them out, dump the water out, put them back in, right? These come in all different colors. They had silver, they had stainless steel, they had white, they had bronze, and I just chose black because it'll be easier to clean. And of course, when you get white and silver, you have to clean them a lot, and they start to look dirty after a while. So I decided against that. I started to get the black. So I should be putting this one up this week and getting rid of that old one, maybe even today, because I'm actually ready to see how this actually holds up when you actually start putting your dishes and pots and pans in there. But I think it'll be fine. It says it's rust proof, so we'll see. So that's the first item that I wanted to show you guys. So let's put that to the side. The second item I'm going to show you is actually in my glass right now. And what is this I'm drinking? My new fave, which is the Minute Maid no sugar lemonade. And this is actually a mixture of pink lemonade and regular lemonade. Now, since I'm doing this new health journey, I've changed a lot of things in my diet. And one of the things that I do like is juice. And juice has a lot of calories, a lot of sugar, a lot of additives. So I started Googling, is there any juice that is like no sugar, added? And so I came across these Minute Maid drinks, and they have a few different flavors. They have the lemonade, pink lemonade, they have a mango, and then a fruit punch. The mango and the fruit punch are okay, but the lemonade and the pink lemonade actually taste like regular juice. You can't tell there's no sugar added. There's no calories in it, nothing. You just put it in your glass and go, right? Guilt-free drinking. So back to this item, and it's the glass straws. So when you have company coming over and you want to feel kind of fancy and they ask you for a straw, you don't want to pull out those ones that you get from the takeout, because don't act like I'm the only one that saves those, right? When you go to McDonald's or whatever, things like that, and they give you the straws. I don't really like to drink out of those plastic straws unless I have to. So you kind of save those in your junk drawer in the kitchen. So I decided, oh, when company comes over, you want to have something a little bit more fancy or classy for them to use. So I got these glass straws. And they come, I believe this is a set of 12. So you get the curvy kind, as you can see in this glass here, and then you get the straight, just straight up and down. And so you get 6 of each. And they also come with these cleaners, the little straw cleaners that you can put in and kind of, go up and down and clean your straws. So this item is perfect for a guest for when they come over and they want to have a little drink, you know? So that was the second item. The next item is also a kitchen item. If you're like me and you love a lot of fruit, and you don't like to go through, you just want to go and start eating, right? One of my favorite fruits is strawberries, other than watermelon, but strawberries are my favorite. And sometimes you just want to kind of go. You don't want to have to deal with pulling the stems off or biting it off and leaving half of the strawberry on there because you got the leaves on there. So this is a strawberry core. And what it does is it pulls that core out of your strawberry. And I don't have any right now to demonstrate, but you would put this on the top of the strawberry. You push the little button down, if you can see that, and you just let the button go and pull it, and it pulls out the whole middle core, the stem, the leaves, and everything. And you just kind of let it go and throw that away, right? So when you first get your strawberries, if you're like me, you wash all your fruit and then you put it in bowls, and then when you're ready to eat, you just grab it and go. So that was the second item, or the third item rather, strawberry core. The next item that I've been loving, and I actually got this a little while ago, but now that the weather is starting to really be consistent, and I mean consistently hot, and you're outside at events or, even at an indoor event and it's not so cool inside, and this is a fan, of course, and it has 3 different speeds, and you know it gives off a nice amount of air, and it fits in your purse, your tote bag, whatever you're carrying. And then when you get a little hot, you just pull it out. It comes with a USB cord, and you just charge it up, and on a good charge you can get about 4 hours on this battery if you keep it consistently going. But if you're just at an event for an hour here and there, you can use it multiple times before you need to charge it again. So I love this item, and this goes everywhere with me in the summertime. Everywhere. I have this one, and then I also have one of the ones that goes around your neck. But sometimes those are a little uncomfortable. I would say if you're outside at an event, you don't want to hold, something in your hand all the time. You could be at a barbecue or some kind of function where you just don't want to hold the fan the whole time. The one that goes around your neck is a little bit more convenient, but after a while it starts to get uncomfortable because the back portion of it is so big that you can't like really move your neck or anything. You just have the fan blowing on you, and you just pretty much have to be stiff, straight up. And so this works if you don't want that uncomfortable feeling of that other fan. So that's that item. The next item I've been loving is this rechargeable hand massager. And what I mean by hand massager is that's a handheld massager. It's by a company. The brand is called Oski, and it looks like this. And it comes with about 10 different attachments that you can put on it. And you can do like different, massages. You can do deep tissue massages. You can do a neck massage. You can use this on pretty much any part of your body. So you just put whatever attachment you want in it. And you turn it on. There's a power button on the back. It turns the light on. You push that button. And there it goes. You can see that vibration. And that's just on low. So you can use this on your shoulder, which I like to use it on my shoulder. You can use it on your back, your legs, anything like that. And then you can go up. It goes up 10 different levels. So you just keep pushing the button until you get the intensity that you want. And there you go. When you can't get to, a massage place to have a full body massage and you just need a, quick touch up somewhere, like say your neck. A lot of people, have, problems with their neck and shoulders. Like if you work and you're sitting at a computer all day and you probably get a little stiff up there, and you can just get home and use this couple minutes here and there, or maybe 5-10 minutes tops. You can use it as long as you want, but I would say 10-15 minutes is probably the best benefit. After that, it starts to get a little bit much, unless you're doing it at a lower intensity. So that's that. It's from a brand called Oski. It comes in a carrying case, and like I said, it comes with all the attachments. It comes with a manual, and it also comes with a charger. So you charge it into the wall, get your massage on, right? So we love that. We love it. We love to do maintenance on the body when we can. If you can't get out, it might not be in your budget to get out to get a massage every month. These work perfectly for those in between situations where you need to, kind of touch yourself up a little bit, if you know what I mean. So that's that item. The next item is also a kitchen item, and it goes along with the new drain rack. So I did away with the basic dishcloths. I cannot stand dishcloths. I like the sponges, the cleansing sponges that have the one side that's non-scratch, and then the back of it is more of not the, what am I trying to say? Not that silver, like scorchy, scrapey thing that you would use back in the day to like clean your pots and pans, but it has that side on the back of it. I got rid of that, and that's what I use now. So I'm like, what else can I do to make, that area look better? Because you have the big old bottle of dishwashing detergent. Then you have your sponges and your dishcloths and all that, right? So I got rid of that. And so what I've been using is something like this. And this is actually a new one. The one that I had before broke, so I decided to upgrade. And what it is it's a soap dispenser. So this part right here, you unscrew it and you put your dish soap in there, and then you put your sponge on top and you kind of press down on it, and then the soap comes up onto the sponge, and then you wash your dishes with that. That way, I found that I use a lot less dish detergent, because when you're just squeezing it out of the bottle, sometimes you might squeeze too much. You might not need all that, right? You might not have a whole bunch of dishes to wash at the moment, so you don't need to do a full sink of dishwater. You might just need to do, a couple plates or whatever, right? So this saves a lot of dish detergent. And then it also came with this attachment here, which is actually a scrubber for your pots and pans. And this you also unscrew, and you put your dish soap in there, and then it has its own little placeholder. As you can see here, it has a little placeholder there, and then it kind of sits in there on its own little caddy. So this I have been using for a couple weeks, and I love it. The other one was a little bit cheaper. It didn't look like this, and it fell off the dish. It fell off the sink once, and it broke, and it hasn't been right since. So I decided to get a new one, and I actually love this, and it looks so much better, so much sleeker. There's not a whole bunch of stuff sitting, in front of the sink. It's just this, and then a bottle of hand soap in a glass container, and that's it. Right? So this is going to look so good when I put up the new dish rack. So I can't wait to see the combo together. It's going to make that whole area look so much better, because like right now it's a mess. Okay, it's just a mess. So that's that. The next item is also another kitchen item, and I love waffles and I love eggs. So I'm like, I have a waffle maker, how about I get an omelet maker? Because I try to make my own omelets, and honestly, when you go to flip them, it all falls apart. So you just end up with scrambled eggs, right? So I found this on Amazon, and it is a 2-section omelet maker. And what you do, you just open it up and you put your whatever toppings that you want in your omelet. I usually use tomatoes. I like a lot of tomatoes in my omelet. So tomatoes, onions, mushrooms, green peppers, whatever you want. And then you crack open your eggs, scramble them on the side, of course, and then crack them open, shut the lid down, couple minutes. You have a perfect omelet, or 2 perfect omelets if you're making 2, but you can just do one side. So this is perfect because like I said, I like to have omelets, but when I try to make them, they never turn out right, and I end up with scrambled eggs. It always makes me so mad because, you know, you go out to a restaurant and you get an omelet and it's always perfect. So I'm like, okay, I'll go try this at home, and yeah, it never works. So this was a good find, and this was about 20 bucks. Very reasonably priced, and it's getting much use. For some reason, you know, like I said, since I'm on this health journey, I've changed a lot of things, and I try to do as much low carb as I can. So I eat a lot of eggs, a lot of protein. So this is perfect for me. I probably have eggs 3 to 4 days out of the week. So this works perfect, and probably 2 of those days I have omelets. So this works great for that. So that was that item. And then the last 2 items are actually not kitchen items, believe it or not. But this item is a universal cord charger. So I have what made me purchase this is I have a shaver that you can use, like shave your face, your legs, your armpits, whatever. It's like a universal shaver. One of those ones where you can change the attachments on it depending on what part of your body you want to shave. And for some reason, I either threw the cord away, or I don't know where it is. It fell into a black hole somewhere. So I needed to buy a new one. So I almost purchased a brand new shaver, and I paid like $60 for that shaver kit. And I'm like, I don't want to pay that money again. So let me just do a Google search and see if there is a universal charger for that. And so there was, and of course it popped up on Amazon. And so I purchased it. And so it looks like this. It's a USB. Comes like that, and then it comes with this attachment on it. It comes like this, and then it comes with about 10 different attachments depending on what you need to charge. So it comes with these, and you just kind of pick the size of the attachment that you need to charge, and you plug it in, and it works just fine. I've used it. I've opened it, as you see, and I've used it, and it worked perfectly. And it actually works for a couple different items that I have. I have an old not a humidifier, one of those air misters, and I couldn't find the cord for that. I was able to charge with that with one of the other attachments, and also one of my Bluetooth speakers lost the cord. More than likely it was in my kitchen junk drawer, which I cleaned out last month, and I probably just threw all the cords away because I was just frustrated with opening it and all the cords kind of just either being stuck or falling out. Probably threw them away. So this is perfect. It's just one cord instead of having 15, 20 different cords in your junk drawer. You just got the one and then the attachments that you need. So this worked great. And the last item I want to show you today is one of my favorites. It's one that I always get compliments about or questions about. It's like a conversation piece for some reason. So I am a girly girl. I do like jewelry. I mix and match my jewelry. I'll have real jewelry and costume jewelry. Sometimes I'll mix them together and wear them at the same time. You never know. That's what it is. But I had a lot of watches. And I know in a previous video I showed you a watch case that I have where I kind of have my watches in. And I still had a whole bunch of watches that I found that I'm like, I need a home for these. I'm sick of going and trying to find things, and then I forget that I purchased something. When I found this item and I was going through and putting the watches on, I actually noticed that I actually had two of the same watches. So there's that. So this is it. And as you can see, I have my watches on it now. It's pretty cute, I think. It's wooden at the bottom, and then the stems are like a goldish color. And then the racks here, they're not velvet, but they're kind of like I don't know what kind of material you would want to call it, but it's on the lines of velvet. It's just not as shiny as velvet is, and your watches, they don't slide as much on here. So these just hook on and off, and this, like I said, was pretty empty to begin with, but I started adding my watches on here, and as you see, I try to have everything color coded, tongue tied here, but that's just how I roll. And so that's that. This sits on top of my dresser, on top of the other watch stand, and it looks so nice. It looks so sleek. It looks classy. I'm able to see everything. So I finally have a home for all of my watches, so I don't have to go looking for, a certain color to match the outfit. I don't have to go digging in a drawer. It's all out, and it's visually pleasing to the eye, I think. So that was the last item that I had to show you guys today. It was just a quick, short, Amazon haul, my favorites for the month of June. We'll see what happens. I'm sure I'll be right back on Amazon tomorrow, probably later on today. But I'm going to try to hold off on purchasing some things because, like I said, the surgery should be coming up soon. Fingers crossed, maybe next time that I post a video, I'll have a date for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, my Amazon favorites for the month of June. I hope everyone's having a great day, a great week. Set your goals, set your intentions, make it happen. Thanks for watching. I hope you will like, comment on the chat, or comment on items that you saw. Maybe if you're going to purchase some things, if you have any questions, I'll try and post the links in the description tab. And then, yeah, like, comment, and share. And I hope you consider subscribing to the channel. Until next time, have a good one.